Yo, what's going on, guys? A bit of long form content on this end, and in today's video, I just want to cover. Let's say if I was an ecom brand launching in 2022, how would I go about that process to, let's say, the end goal is to scale to 7 figures a year, right? So we're looking at roughly around 100K profit a month to reach that 7 figure profit in a year for an ecom brand. So I've had my fair share of clients from when we were a Facebook agency. I had my fair share of clients when we were, like I said, currently with the TikTok agency, right? So working with people in different demographics in terms of they have their own idea and their own belief of running their own business, right? So it's very interesting talking to these individuals who want to launch their own business, launch their own brand, right? And they kind of suffer from, they have the back-end structure, they have the idea of the product they want to sell, they have an agenda they're trying to push or a motivation behind them, but they just suck at the marketing department, right? With owning a business, especially in the e-com space, you have like the back-end infrastructure, you have the fulfillment, you have customer service, right? And then marketing is like another skill to that trade. Handled my fair share of sales calls with these business owners and like, look, I have the back-end structure, I know the product sells, I just suck at marketing, I need help. So the common experience I tend to get from talking to these individuals, like, look, I worked with an agency before, couldn't get any results. I worked with, I tried running Facebook ads myself, I couldn't get any results, right? CPAs just kept fluctuating. I kept getting like a negative ROAS, right? Or I was barely at break even, right? I tried everything in the book, and then they kind of just quit and give up on their dream of running a business or a product that's well known in the space. So in terms of where we're at 2022, post iOS updates, right, that really kind of shifted the market and everybody's opportunity cost to really scale profitably in this game. What happens now? If I were a brand and I was looking to scale my own business, right, I just didn't know what to do or how to do it. Here's a step-by-step tool I would utilize ASAP, right? If we look at social media channels, people buy from other people, right? They don't specifically buy a name or a product. They more so buy the fulfillment they're going to get from that product. They might buy the status involved in that. People might buy some sort of product because the owner dedicates that piece to charity, right? Or even a cause, people buying for a cause. If we look at high-end fashion, right, we look at the Versace, we look at the Saint Laurent, we look at the high-end brands, people typically buy those, spend like thousands of dollars. Let's say women spend thousands of dollars on a purse, more so because they get the status tied into what they get as in terms of in society. If we look at the male aspect of it, the reason why, let's say, a male buys a Porsche or a male buys a high-end car, it's not so they really like, they do love the car, but also it's the status that comes with it because not a lot of people have it. So that kind of separates themselves from society. So we look at the human psychology of why people buy certain items. It's more so the status they get from it. Is it going to make their life better? Is it going to make their life easier? And more so, exactly the common theme of this aspects of life and viewing it as such, right? So when it comes to running a business, you have access to a lot of social media channels that allows you to display yourself, set yourself apart from other brands. If we look at a brand that's a startup they're trying to bootstrap their business, well, if you're not posting content, people are not going to know about you, people are not going to know about your cause, and why should they buy from you if you're not posting out content, right? So we're in the game more so now of user-generated content. We look at TikTok's been blowing up. Reason why I created an agency around it is just because the virality factor of it. TikTok's more so the future. It's been blowing up since the past 2 years, right? So if I were a brand, I'd create an organic presence on TikTok. That'd be my main focus. Of course, TikTok and Instagram, right? I'd be posting content consistently, growing out an organic presence. If capital was there to utilize for, let's say, paid ads, then that wouldn't be an issue. Then I would supplement more so the organic side of things to then launch paid ads on TikTok, right? Because more so, you're able to tell a story, you're able to show the process from A to Z of, like, let's say you building out the brand, sharing your story, because more so people connect with the story of somebody running a startup business compared to just getting sales and just promoting the product as it is, right? You want to be human too. You want to connect with a human audience, and you want to also be somewhat trustworthy, right? And when you're able to build that connection, actually document your journey of, like, let's say starting in a garage, from then you going into an office, to then you owning a warehouse, to then you like scaling this all the way up. More so people buy the story, people buy the journey as well. So I'd post a ton of organic content, right? Just if you have a phone, if you have an iPhone, you can literally just record everything and just document and upload it on TikTok. It doesn't even have to be great, right? Just make sure you set yourself apart by posting content. Even if you're a business owner as well, in the agency game, post content. But that's one aspect of it in terms of growing organic presence on TikTok. Second step is I'd hop on Twitter, right? Because let's say if you're strapped for influencers, you don't know where to find these people, you can literally go on Twitter, build out your own audience from there, in terms of like you can find influencers to potentially work for your brand. And if you can't even, let's say, pay them out, give them an affiliate deal, right? There's like a commission only basis. You send out free product, they get free product, and then from there they get affiliate commission from whatever they sell on their own profile. You can work out a deal like that. So you can establish your own connection on Twitter to build out, let's say, network of influencers to get infinite amount of content. From there, you can also tell your story and your brand, so that you can make people aware of what you create, and then you can get people to purchase from your Twitter platform, from your TikTok organic presence, from your Instagram Reels. So you're growing the social aspect of it, right? You're separating yourself apart by posting this content. And then let's say you have cash flow in place to then launch paid ads. That's more fuel to the fire, right? So then you have your dominant organic presence. Now when you launch ads, this is gonna like 10x, not only your reach, not only your attention, but also it's gonna allow more people to directly buy from your business, right? And then another thing that also supplements that is like social proof, right? People want to see a TikTok profile that already has followers on it, that's already posting a ton of content on it, compared to just a basic TikTok profile that has one or zero posts, only like literally no followers, right? It's more so when you're in the game of business, everything's online, everything's on the internet. So how do you compete with somebody else who, let's say, is posting a ton of content documenting their journey, like I'm saying, and you're not? Well, then you're not separating yourself at all. You're just like every other e-com brand that's trying to scale their business, right? So you have to reverse engineer the process, and you have to go outside of the box of what's already happening in the market. If everybody's not posting content, then you gotta be the one posting content. If everybody's not growing an organic presence on TikTok, you have to take advantage of the market and grow an organic presence on TikTok, right? So there's a common misconception. Like, I see too many people, like, Facebook ads is competitive. It's only gonna be more competitive. TikTok's a growing platform. Find a way to put business out there on TikTok before it's too late, before then it becomes saturated. Now we're stuck between Facebook, TikTok, Snapchat, and Pinterest and all these other platforms. So Gary Vee's been saying it for a while. He's been saying it for the past couple years, TikTok itself for the future. Before it was even like a dance app, or mainly like, I believe it was Musical.ly turned into some other platforms, right? But TikTok is here. TikTok is here to stay. You either take advantage of this wave, you ride it out, or you don't, right? You're able to create a big name in the space already, or you're not. You're just going to fade away, and you're going to be stuck in the constant cycle of just saturation, right? So TikTok's a very, very new opportunity for a lot of people out here. And if you go ahead and study the market and just post content from there, I think you're able to set yourself apart from everybody else, right? So it's very important to put your name out there. It's very important to connect with the right audience, whether that's on Twitter, whether it's on TikTok, whether it's on IG Reels. You have to set yourself apart, and you also have to tell your story, right? Nobody's going to tell your story better than you can. So if I was an e-com brand, I want to recap on this video before I hop off here. It's more so grow an organic presence on TikTok, get on Twitter, build out a network of influencers, find a way to get consistent content from, let's say, your current buyers, right? Do an affiliate deal so that you have infinite amounts of content that you can post organically, and also content that you might need down the line if you do launch paid ads, right? Because now it's a content game. So user generated content literally just stands for somebody shooting content on their iPhone. It's not hard. If you need people to shoot content for your brand, you can just create like a script of what you want them to say and just chop it up 20-30 second clips. From there, that's really how you scale and take your business to the next level. So I hope you found some insight here. TikTok's the future. If you do have any questions, right, feel free to reach out. I myself operate a TikTok agency. I'm working with a ton of brands in the space in terms of e-com, as well as coaches, consultants who really want to scale their audience as well on TikTok, where we take care of the editing and we take care of like the short form videos like on IG Reels, YouTube Shorts to really scale their business. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. But yeah, I hope this content was super valuable for you. Talk to you later. Bye bye.